Boom, boom. This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We got a little bit of Destiny Child up today, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So, Ragna Boss Season 15 is up. New events. Alright, we've got White Day Emergency Port. Basically, your standard 7-day log-on event. Okay, pretty simple. Log on, claim it. That's all you got to do, but you got to log on for 7 days, once each day. We'll be out for 2 weeks, so you can miss a few. But there's another event coming up here I'll talk about shortly, which is going to up the ante just a smidgen. So yeah, this is a reward you get, which is Prism. You get 1 Prism and 1 regular. Leo's present. When equipped, increases 600 final agility in PvP. So this would not be a bad PvP soul carta for one of your characters. Alright, 7 days. You get some good rewards. You get some Onyx. And Lanterns, which are always welcome, as well as Tiles. 30 bath tiles here for the spa, so it's giving you some good spa stuff here, which is nice. They don't have a lot of events for spas much anymore, so this is really good event to get to go ahead and claim. It's easy to do. Next one is the 10 million downloads. We reached 10 million downloads, so they have an event for that. It's up now. To get these invitation of appreciation is actually what they're called. You need to get 5 a day. Basically, you just need to run story mode. Run story mode 5 times and you'll get it. Any level, any stage. So don't worry if you don't need to do a high stage to get it. Even get it on 1-1. Okay, so even if you're a new player, it's easy to do. But you need to get 5 a day, so you're going to need to run 5. You'll get it on the first 5. Okay, they're not going. You don't have to run like 50 and just hope to get 5. You run 5 and you'll get 5. Okay, they give them out every time. And then they just stop giving them out after you get 5. But you have to come in here and claim it. So don't forget to do the 5, then come in here and claim it, okay? You can only do this once a day. So it's up for 14, so it's up for 20 days. But you've got to log in for 14 days out of those 20 days to be eligible for this. And you really want to do this because this is an excellent reward. You get attack cores. Attack cores are the heart and soul of the ignition feature that is in the game for your characters. Attack is what you always want to have attack on every character. I mean, you're going to put, you of course want to put defense, agility, and crit on your characters as well. Like if you got like a Dana, you're going to want to put more defense on her because that's what she is. Because she taunts and stuff, so you want to put defense on her, but you also would want to stick some attack, especially like Eve. Eve can just become a beast if you stack her with attack cores. And anyone, your math debts, your for your fire attacks, if you got Davy, world boss, what we like to call Lucifer Davy, who does just totally annihilates people with her fire attack. But putting attack cores on those characters just makes them all the more powerful. So these are the ones that you want to get. And the cores are really expensive. Okay, exceedingly expensive. It costs crystals to get them, so it's really nice that they're giving us, and you're guaranteed to get attack cores because all of the options in it are attack cores. So it's like you're guaranteed to get attack cores. So so you get attack cores for the reward, but you got to log off for 14 days out of the 20. Okay, so so it's up for 3 weeks. It's actually it started, so it's 21 days. Today being the 21st day. So you got to log on. So you're going to have to log on 2 weeks out of the 3 weeks that the event is up to actually get the reward. So make sure you do it. It's very easy. There's nothing, it's what I like to call a busy event. Okay, it's just something you have to, it's quick and easy. It takes a few minutes to do it, but it's not hard. You just got to, so you're by playing the game. Okay, and that's what this is all about, is playing the game. Right, so that's the other event up. So let's go ahead and take a look. We of course got a new Devil Pass up, but before I discuss that, let me show you the summon screens on who you're going to be getting. So as always with the new Ragna Boss, they do have the pools. I got Virupa. Virupa is on my screen. She is Exorcist Virupa, of course. You remember her from the previous event. I'll go over that here in a few minutes. And then we've got Leo is the other one shot. So you pull Leo. I think I've already got Leo, so this is not something I need to pull on. But if you don't have Leo, this is a chance to get him. I got him an event a while back, so but you can get him from here. This is a 1, just like Virupa's. This is a 1-1 pool. Once you get him, it closes. You can't pull on it anymore. But they do have a Virupa pool right here, which is we open as many times as you want, as long as you got crystal. And then here's a pick up summon for both Leo and Virupa. And of course, here's just Leo's. Now this is a Ragna Break best child. This is in, so this would be some of the, if you got any of these childs right here, these would be childs that they would consider would be a fit for the Ragna Break, which is currently going on. So this will give you an idea what you might want to look at. So you've got got this bit in there, you've got the Dabby in there. So these, and then Leo. So this is the one, and this is what this summon is for. You'll have a chance to get all 5 of these, or 4 of these actually. Okay. So when you pull a 5, you're guaranteed to get one of these. Okay. And then there's the summon. Okay, this is for Laffy. She's the boss. We'll go over her shortly. And then the premium, of course. And then nothing else is similar in here. So that is it. So the double pass. The double pass is up. So, of course, if you purchase the seal, you'll get another copy of Laffy. And then you'll get Laffy's Hot Spring outfit. And then you will get Virupa's Hot Spring outfit, which is just fascinating. There, she's tied up there. So she's always been a pushover. So let's go ahead and talk. Okay, so we got Ragna Break Season 15. So let's talk. Now, this picks up where Cain and Abel left off. Now, you might have trouble remembering this because our last event was not associated with that in any way because it was Valentine's Day. That was a special event for Valentine's Day, and then the emergency support they have it for White Day. But before that was the Cain and Abel story about how the Exorcist Society was destroyed, and how they thought Eve did it, but it turns out it wasn't Eve. We know who it is because we were privy to the facts of the story. So this picks up where it gets off. As you know, Virupa, the bad guy, who will not say who it was, sent Simiel, which is a friend of Eve, to actually eliminate Virupa because Virupa, they thought Virupa might have information about who. He thought that she might know who he was and who he did. She doesn't, but they don't know that. But he sent Simiel to kill Virupa. Virupa was saved by Leo. Okay, so and they got out of there and they managed to escape. So right now, when the story opens up, Virupa's unconscious, but she's they got her in Master's apartment. Eve's there, Ode's there, and then they've got, of course, Master Mona is there, of course, and Leo's there. So they're all there, and Ode's there as well too, with Artemis. So they're all decided to. They've talked. They've come to a truce. Virupa now realizes that Eve didn't kill all the exorcists in there. So they're going to go search the Exorcist Society HQ and see if they can find some evidence as to who might be behind it. Okay, we already know who's behind it because we were privy to the beginning of the story, but they're not sure. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to go look at it. I think Eve has an idea who might be. I think she knows who it. Think she knows who it is, because it just seems the way she's acting it indicates that she might have an idea of who's behind it. Okay, I'm not going to tell you who's behind it, but you'll be able to find out once you start on the raid shop or on the raid story who is behind it all. But that's where the story picks up at. So it picks off from there. They're going back to HQ to try to find some evidence. I haven't done any more myself yet, so I'm not sure how it goes. But you can bet it will be extremely interesting. They have very good storytelling, keeping with the lore here. So Virupa is on my screen. Now, this is an extremely good character. She's got an excellent skill set. I was extremely impressed with this skill set. She's a raid. She's a water attacker, but her focus is raid bosses. She can be immensely helpful in raid bosses, so you definitely want to focus on getting her up and putting her in your team when you take a look at this skill set. So now remember, this is just level 1. We haven't got her up to 10 yet, of course. So 114 of auto attack damage. Okay, then Luminous Mind, deal 500 damage to 3 random enemies. Okay, deal 500 ignore defense damage and 400 bonus damage to fire type enemies. That's pretty good, but here, get a load of this. In raids, so Ragna Break is, of course, your raid, deal 50,000 bonus damage to fire type enemies when you have a time-based buff. 50,000? That is a tremendous amount of damage. Anytime you definitely want to get her 66, max her out, max out her skills, and put her in any time that you are faced with a fire type Ragna Boss. You want to put her in because she is a fire type raid boss nuker. There's no doubt about that. 50,000 damage. 50,000 damage. That's immensely powerful. But of course, it's only available in raids, of course. But look, you know, look, you can deal 500 damage, 114 damage, 1,000, and then 50,000 bonus damage. I mean, that's just ridiculous. So she is definitely a fire type raid boss nuker. There's no doubt about that. So you definitely want to max her out, get her skills maxed out, because she's going to you're going to see your raid boss damage triple, probably triple what you would normally get. Well, no, not triple, double on with her in there easily because of that. So that's a huge buff. Bonus that you want to get, but it's only in grades, so make sure you want to put her in there. And then also we've got deal with damage to 3 enemies and power chase. She's of course fire type. 900 ignored defense damage to fire type enemies, so she's just, you know, against fire enemies. There's probably no one better. And then in raids, 70% chance to grant time twist, which removes all target time-based debuffs, and skill gauge charge neg 40%. Okay, to self for 2 turns. This is an excellent skill set. Okay, it deal 2600 damage to all enemies. And then for water type skill gauge charge amount plus 15 in raids, negative 2% added skill cooldown for negative 2. So what you see, she's definitely geared towards raids. She's probably one of the best raid bosses. Against fire, she is the best character you could probably throw against raid bosses, simply because of this 50,000 of bonus damage. So yeah, so this is an excellent character. Definitely want to focus on her and bring her up. Definitely something that would behoove you and increase your damage so you get more Ragna rewards. All right. Sorry, Ragna Break Season 15. All right. Laufey, Bespoke Laufey is the actual boss. So here's what we got for her setup. So she's a healer, but of course this is not the character that you're going to get when you get you'll be able to get Laufey pretty quick. She's the first reward. I'll show you here shortly in the raid shop. So easily to get her, you only need 10,000 Ragna coins. But this is not what you're going to get. You're actually going to get a healer, which we'll talk over here shortly. But this is customized Laufey for the boss. This is what you're going to be fighting. So deals damage to 2 enemies. Priority buff, bonus damage to 2 enemies with Sky Skills cooldown 3 plus 3 seconds. So as you're going to see, we're seeing damage and we're seeing Venom. Venom is still 250 DOT every 2 seconds for 24 seconds. This is pretty. This could seriously hurt your team. Make sure you have some good healing. And then she focuses on the highest attack, which is not good. And then she inflicts the death heal. So basically, that amount recovered by target is converted to the same amount of damage. So if you're low on damage and she inflicts death heal, you're going to get a large chunk of your health taking away there, except for vampirism. And then deals damage to 3 enemies, debuff duration plus 50, and Venom for 24 seconds. And of course, she's a skill, so she's going to manipulate your skill gauge as well. Of course, skill gauge slowing down means you don't have a chance to launch your powerful attacks as often, which of course decreases your damage. And remember, you've got to kill her. You've got to go to level 40 boss. Okay, so you know it's going to be difficult. So you want to make sure you have some healing, and to increase that. And of course, definitely want to get Virupa up as well. So deal damage to all enemies. Ground double-edged sword. Just tack up and death down. Removed after 30 seconds, and it's to self. She gives that to herself. So as for leader buff, so debuff resistance negative 40. So pretty much all the time her debuffs are going to hit and stick. And then she's going to cut by 60% to all skill. Okay, so she's going to any debuffs negative 60%, except for weak points for all allies unable to use focus. And so she's going to affect your accuracy as well. So yeah, she's got some capability there. But as always, these raid bosses are overpowered because they're supposed to be. That's why it's a raid boss. So Ragna Boss Season 15 is up. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about it. as I said, you do get Laffy. She's first reward. Now you're going to be getting the Laffy that is a character Laffy. Okay, so you're actually going to get Laffy, who is a healer, and she is a real healer. All right, so deal 300 grant barrier, absorb, plus 950 from all damage attacks before hit points affected to 2 allies, lowest hit point. So it's only on 2 allies. You know, a lot of team offer barrier for all the team, but she's only doing it. But it does focus on lowest hit points, so it does have advantages. Mechanical gift, deal regen 192 for 2 allies, lowest hit points. Lifelink converts 20% damage. Okay. Again, only 2 allies, but it's lowest hit points, so it's going to go to the ones most needed. And then finally here we've got deal 6 final warning to retreat. Deal 16 award damage to 2 enemies. Grant barrier, absorb, plus 25 damage from all enemy attacks to 5 allies. So this is for your team. Okay. Lowest hit point, grant lifelink to 2 allies to 3 allies. Okay, so this is, she's got a pretty good set. Focuses on the lowest allies, which is what a healer is supposed to do. And she does grant barrier, and if you do focus and get her, you know, it should be pretty good. And then her needed buff is regen amount plus 20% for fire type allies. Okay, so she's definitely going to be an excellent healer for a fire team. Of course, not something you would want to focus on in world bosses or anything like that, simply because she's only going to focus on certain characters, classes, and she's only going to do it for 2 people. So she's definitely not a world boss, but she will be really good for a fire team. Okay, so not bad, but you will get her as the first reward when you get 10,000 coins inside the raid shot. After clearing it the second time, you get the Treasured Sword of Nirvana. So this is a weapon. And then you're going to get an arm brace that gives power to exorcists who have reached enlightenment. Of course, that's it. But this is their armor, and of course, the accessory is Sutra headphones. So as you can see from the look of this, it would be a pretty good set for Virupa. And then, of course, on 50, you're going to get Bespoke Laffy. So I would use that set. Yeah, Virupa would probably be the best use for that set, but you can put it on anyone, of course. But it would look good on Virupa because that's the headphones. This is the sword, and this is the arm brace. So this is not, it doesn't specifically specify it's for Virupa, but we know it is for Virupa. So I would put that on her as you get it. All right, so let's take a look at what else we got. So we got the mission pass. Mission pass is the same as always. Okay, nothing new. You got the training missions for the 2, for Laffy and for Virupa. So as you level them up, you get some rewards. You got the limited time mission. Okay, so you get a guaranteed Virupa and the premium pickup summons. Okay, so as you draw on the premium pickup summons, if you don't get it within a reasonable amount of time, they start to give you rewards. Like if you pull on it 5 times and you don't get it, then they're going to give you the actual spa outfit, another spa outfit, and then after, you know, guaranteed at 15 to actually get her, but you'll get the spa outfit as well. So this is just to give you some rewards. Okay, got to be up for 2 days. Okay, so and then we've got a purchase. If you want to go ahead and purchase, you can purchase that and get some goodies with it. As you can see, those are pretty nice purchases. And after you do so much, you get some free. All right, so that's what's up. New Devil Pass is up as well. Again, if you purchase the seal in the center, you're going to get another copy of Bespoke Laffy, and you're going to get Laffy's Hot Spring outfit, and you're going to get Virupa's Hot Spring outfit as well. So, and then of course your 5 stars, what everyone gets. But if you do purchase a seal, you get the extra rewards. And I think we've hit that. We've hit the Ragna break as well. So let's go ahead and take a look inside the spa, and let's see who is up. We should have Laffy, Virupa, and probably going to be one other character. Probably it might be Euros, since she was so big from the other ones. Let's see. Yeah, we do got Virupa, Hot Spring outfit. Yep, Laffy as of it, and yes, they kept Euros in as well. All right, so basically, Virupa and Euros, best chance to get them under. You get them under the Azurli entrance. So run Azurli entrance, you have a good chance for them. And then Laffy's fire, so you want to go in Scarlet Lanterns for her. So they are the upchallenges. You have a pretty good chance of getting them. I got 2 of the last ones I never did get. I think it was Euros I didn't get, so actually I'll have another chance for her here from the last event. So yeah, so that's up. So the story picks up, like I said, where Cain and Abel left off at. The Exorcist Sire has been destroyed. They're going back to look for some evidence as to determine who the culprit is. But we already know who the culprit is because we were privy to the story. So yeah, so it's going to be pretty good. So it's going to be interesting. Go ahead and get in there and knock it out. All right. So I think it will be interesting. All right. So again, this is Kenra, and thanks a lot for watching the video. All right. Remember to subscribe. Once you've subscribed, you'll see a bell. If you click on that bell, you get notified each time I do drop a video. And always remember to like or share the video because that does help on the views. All right. So thanks a lot. This is Kenra coming at you from the corner, signing out.